It must have been quite a difficult task for you.
Indeed, Professor. I was shocked to see such a thing.
Oh, if only we were stronger.
I should thank you for saving us back there.
That's not necessary. It's part of my responsibilities. The abomination was headed for the lighthouse. Have you any idea why?
Alas.
Perhaps it was related to that flash of light.
Ah, yes. That bright flash the other night. We witnessed it here at the Order, too. It's caused by the destruction of a jewel with the monster still inside. The jewel must have been obliterated instantly, or the flash wouldn't have been so bright.
That's what Skipper said, too. Supposedly, the monsters are drawn to the light.
Yes, not only monsters, but abominations as well.
Right.
Weiss, why do you pursue that abomination so obsessively?
Ah, yes, I remember you saying something about that.
You're looking for an abomination?
It doesn't concern you.
I'm sorry. Forget I said anything. Please remember, though, that the Order would like to help you with your search. I'm glad that everyone's safe. Oh, and Skipper's team has decided to rest. How about you?
I think we'll be fine without it.
I can still fight.
A break really isn't necessary.
I see. Then here's your next assignment. If you head north from Alimuza, you'll find a small village called Hasi Maza. This request comes from an elderly man there named Nada. You can get the details from him. You should be able to resolve it without any difficulties.
This smoke seems nostalgic.
Hasimaza is quite well known for its metallurgy. The smoke is a byproduct from processing the metal.
Let's go.
Before we go, may I ask you something?
What?
Ever since Professor sent us to this village, it seems like you've been acting somewhat oddly.
You're imagining things.
Well, I hope so. But if you want to talk, we're glad to listen.
It's none of your business. Shouldn't we be going to ask about our request?
That's true, we should. This place feels abnormal.
Aren't you going to go?
It's obvious there's no one here, so there's no point going inside. Let's go investigate elsewhere.
I'd say he doesn't want to go inside. Why ever not?
Anger and sadness? What happened here?
Weiss? Is that really you? Oh my goodness, it's been so long! Oh, you've been gone so many years. I remember Weiss, the little boy, but here you are, a fine young man. If only Myra could have seen you like this.
Is this an acquaintance of yours?
It's nothing. Let's go.
Now, you should come see me after traveling all this way. I have those sweets you used to like. Remember? The ones Myra used to make all the time?
I'm sorry, but
We are grateful for your kindness, but we must get going.
He used to be such a sweet, cheerful boy back then.
Was she a close friend of your family?
This is your hometown, correct?
It's none of your business.
We can't force you to talk, of course, but we'd be happy to hear about it.
I don't think you should be so bitter about your hometown.
Ah, are you here from the Order? I've been expecting you.
Are you Nada?
Yes, I am. Thank you for coming.
Can you tell us anything more about your request?
Indeed. Here, won't you take a seat first?
We appreciate your hospitality, but
Tell us about your request.
I understand. Ah, the impetuousness of youth.
Huh?
My request to you has to do with this jewel. Until recently, this jewel was my partner.
You're a jewel summoner?
A former summoner, more like. I've been retired for many years now.
then you must have trained at the Order, just like us.
I fought alongside my partner in that jewel for many long years. Then one day, suddenly I couldn't summon it any longer. I may be retired, but my ability to summon shouldn't have vanished. I want to know why this happened.
So, you want us to investigate?
If at all possible, I'd like to summon from it once more.
Investigating the root of the problem will be difficult.
A monster that couldn't be summoned anymore.
The monster within this jewel and I were of one soul and flesh. It feels as though a part of me has been ripped away. Wouldn't you feel the same way in my shoes?
We cherish our monsters as well. I understand your feelings.
It's possible. I haven't been at this long enough to know, though.
I see. One day you may come to feel the same way as I do.
A part of yourself, huh?
Shouldn't you know the reason behind this, in case it should happen to you in the future?
The Order received this request. We see no reason to decline it.
I see. Glad to hear it.
Do you have any idea how this could have happened?
It started after I moved here. It may originate in town, I suppose.
All right. We'll look into it.
Thank you. Have you found any clues? I didn't find any myself. I have an idea. Why don't we have the Order take a look at the jewel?
You don't mind us taking it?
It's fine with me, so long as you return it later. Take this to the Jewelmeisters or Professor Ange and see what they make of it.
You're familiar with them?
Of course. They were the ones who trained me at the Order.
You haven't finished the job already, have you? Or did you need to talk to me?
We had a question regarding the mission.
Here, take a look at this.
This is Nada's jewel, isn't it?
Yes.
It's not broken, but I can't feel a monster inside. It's as if the monster's been extracted from the jewel.
It appears to be an ordinary jewel. I'm amazed you can tell.
Do you think it can be used to summon again?
I don't know. I've never seen a jewel in such a state.
I see. Then do you know the cause?
No, but Meister Jero might.
Huh.
However, if the monster really has been extracted from the jewel, then there's no hope that it can be used again.
I see.
Thank you, Professor. We'll consult Meister Jero.
Wait, I'll come with you. Meister Jero isn't here right now.
That appears to be the case.
I see. I don't want to be disturbed.
Yeah, I understand, but could you help us out?
With what?
We'd like you to look into this jewel.
Interesting. How'd it get into this condition?
If possible, we want it returned to its original state so we can summon from it again.
There are traces of energy here, but the monster itself is gone. It's highly unusual to artificially remove a monster's true body from a jewel.
Can you find out why it was removed?
Where to start? Well, first, the change in composition, and then, of course, the energy traces.
Excuse me, but are you listening?
Quiet! I'm trying to figure out how to proceed, and for that, I need absolute silence.
I'm sorry.
I'll hold on to this for now.
I'm counting on you.
Just to make sure, since you entrusted this to me, I have carte blanche with it, correct?
No, not at all. We can't let you tamper with it.
Oh, how disappointing.
We'd like Meister Jero to take a look at it as well.
What? Don't you trust my judgment?
Oh, no. I only meant it would be better if we could have a second opinion.
Fine, I will.
We're counting on you.
Come back tomorrow. If we've finished, then let's hurry and return to the village.
Oh, it's you.
Is something wrong?
I don't really know, but they said that monsters appeared near your house.
We're on our way. Tell everyone to get inside their houses.
Are we in danger?
You'll be fine.
If you say so. Oh, but please, be careful.
Don't let your guard down. I call upon you. Whew, that was an easy battle.
Is that all of them?
I believe so. It seems to have been the strongest of them.
But why were there monsters here?
I have no idea.
I see.
Regardless, there seem to be no more monsters here. Why don't we begin heading back?
All right.
I thank you for everything you've done. Please, accept this.
But we haven't completed your request yet.
No worries. You've done more than enough for this old man. I've half given up already. I couldn't fight anymore if I tried.
We're having the Order investigate your jewel.
I see. Well, please let me know the moment they find anything.
Understood. We'll bring it back once this is all over.
Of course. I leave it to you.
Meister Michaela, is Meister Jero out today? What's wrong?
Something's here.
Something? Do you mean Meister Jero?
He's right there.
Meister Jero!
You're so cold-hearted. Well, I took a look at this jewel for you.
Did you discover anything?
I can't be entirely sure, but there is one possibility.
Can it be revived?
Now, don't be so impatient. It's just a theory of mine. But it's nice to see such a serious expression on my sexy Lynn's face for once. There's no need to run away like that. Mickey and these old bones work together like the best of friends.
We are not friends.
Well, no need to be so embarrassed.
I am not embarrassed.
Anyways, the energy that should reside in this jewel is nearly all lost. Whatever the reason for it, if we could recover the lost energy with amalgamy...
There's a possibility that it could be summoned once more, yes?
Well, yes. But we'd need an item from the Far East called Ancient Remedy to do that.
So you want us to go find this ancient remedy?
Yeah, you catch on quick. Just what I'd expect from one of my lovely Ange's students. But this is a rare medicine. Even someone as old and wise as me doesn't know where to find it. You'll need to ask around in areas where large groups of people congregate.
Indeed, much information can be obtained from bustling town centers.
There's no other choice.
You shouldn't think of it as such a chore. Before that, though, we need to receive permission to amalgamate the jewel. Using a jewel left in our care for amalgamy without consulting its owner first would be downright rude. If it isn't my lovely Ange. Did you come just to see me?
No, I came to ask for a favor.
Oh, anything for you, my love. I mean anything.
I'm grateful that you're cooperating with them, but they've just finished a request, so I'd like for them to rest.
We should be fine. This isn't an especially tiring mission.
We'll be all right.
They seem to be pushing themselves too hard.
We're not overdoing it. We're just fulfilling the requests we accept, that's all.
Well then, shall we be going?
I'll go as well.